Howdy, kids. My name is Adam Paskus. I'm the lead singer and professional surf star. I'm in The Flies. Come into the hothouse, but stay away from the light. Flies music is unto itself today honest first. It's a little bit heavy metal. It's a little bit, you know, the Freddie Mercury thing and the Ozzy Osbourne thing, and then, you know, there's an operatic thing that my mom, and then there's a Sly Stone little trip, and you know, and at the end it kind of, you know, gives like Earth, Wind and Fire towards the end of the record. But my dad is a missionary doctor, Stanford graduate that went around and took care of poor people. There's 9 kids in our family, and we're Aztec Indian Jews that went around the whole world taking care of the indigent. We never went to school, and his main goal was to help. And he had kind of dropped out of society after, you know, being very involved in the Manhattan Project, and he was the doctor with the Shah of Iran and all these elaborate things. And then he dumped it all to continue his surf life. And he met my mom, 9 kids, and so we never dealt with a lot of the things that normal kids dealt with, like troubles in school and those type of things. It was more like trying to feed yourself and, you know, fight off the icky things in the night. Conan O'Brien said to me after we finished playing, he said, you know, it's funny, we've had so many bands play here, and this was the first time that the PA just sounded great. I don't know what it was. And I thought, you know, that's cool. Like, we made the PA sound good. That's terrific. And I realized at that point that his head is like, it's like this big. I listened to like Antonio Carlos, Joe Beam, guys that, you know, Girl from Ipanema, and a lot of early Frank Sinatra, because I grew up on that, and so blah, blah, blah. But I love that, you know, New Radicals. I thought they had a great song. Like, I could see myself like, you know what I mean? I have extremely shallow musical taste. Petula Clark, you know, Don't Sleep in the Subway. All that got me, 100%. Modern critic has lost his purpose, and you know, really it's a job, and you let him do his job and I do my job. My job is, you know, be rich, make money, and have hot babes, and his job is to, you know, write about how miserable he is that he's not the guy. You know, I'd be the same way. I mean, I'm sure.
If you have 5 guys, everyone has very vastly differing musical tastes. You come together with like what we are now, which is like a strange hybrid of like cross between, you know, Ozzy, Tupac, and Burt Bacharach. I was having some problems with drugs and stuff, and police and violence and things like that, and I needed basically a way out. And I was living in San Clemente, California at the time, you know, acquiring a very healthy drug habit. And my brother Adam was in this band called The Flies, and he wanted me to shoot pictures for the cover of his album, because he knows that I'm an artist. I, you know, draw and paint and do all that kind of stuff. So I basically went up there and started hanging out with my brother Adam to like get off drugs as rehab, because Adam is like a total teetotaler, never even lit up a cigarette once in his life, never tasted a beer, and nothing. I mean, still calls pot reefer, you know. Anyway, so I was probably the first person to join a rock band to get off drugs. There's been a lot made of the fact that my brother Adam and I are surfers, and Jim, our bass player, is a surfer, and Nick is a skydiver, and all that. But I think, you know, more than anything, we are musicians and we're rockers, you know. I would say that Robert Nesta Marley is a great influence, that Bono from U2 is a great influence, that David Bowie is a great influence, Freddie Mercury, Marvin Gaye, Stevie Wonder, you know, I mean, I would also say that Ice Cube, Ice T. When I was looking at the charts, I was like, we kept U2 out of the top five. What? Huh? I mean, I was listening to U2 when I was 6 years old. I mean, worshiping. Uh, Another thing was like, I don't know, like opening up for Lenny Kravitz. That was also an unbelievable thing. Or like, getting to meet Butch Vig.